Whoever sees this and subscribes right now get free freedom fries. Yeah, they're not French anymore. How you like that? What's going on, YouTube? It's Noxo, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, it is the greatest day in the history of mankind because it's Friday, which means we are back with more ERB. Now today, we have the battle of the same names. It's none other than Napoleon versus Napoleon. One of which has one of the greatest comedies of all time. It's none other than Napoleon Dynamite. One of which was one of the greatest tacticians and rulers. Unfortunately, he got his ass whipped around in Europe. I'm talking about Napoleon Bonaparte. But before we go any further, listen, I'm going to give a quick shout out to the Patreon. Exclusive reactions and content on there. If you guys want to support me and support the channel directly, a great way is by joining the Patreon fam. I'll put the links to that below. But anyways, we know what we're here for. Napoleon, step up to the plate. Let's see what you got. Is he riding a liger? Yes, already shouting out Napoleon.
Napoleon!
Very epic building. Oh man, the homage being paid. He's got the vote for Pedro shirt on when he tried to get Pedro elected as school class president.
Gosh, I can't believe how much of a little bitch you are. When it comes to world leaders, you like literally lowered the bar.
Gosh. Oh man, this is gonna make me want to go back and watch Napoleon Dynamite now, isn't it? Obviously one of his infamous catchphrases, and then how much of a little bitch you are. Get it? Being little, because we all know Napoleon syndrome and calling Napoleon little, and then lowering the bar, like the bar, the standard that is set, but he is so short that he can't reach the bar, so he literally had to lower the bar to be a world leader. Actually, I mean, if we really want to get historical on this, over time, as, you know, farming has modernized, as we have grown, we have literally grown, and the human race in general and on average has gotten taller. So back then, they were just shorter in general. So Napoleon wasn't actually that short. He may seem shorter to today's standards, but back then he was about average height. And then there was an issue with the English converting the French numbers and the French measurements, and his enemies always just played off of that and called him a lot shorter than he actually was. And he was also surrounded by super buff bodyguards, like, you know, 6 foot tall motherfuckers that made him look even shorter. But yeah, he was about average height, but history has taken that in a whole different direction, haven't it?
Gosh, I can't believe how much of a little bitch you are. When it comes to world leaders, you like literally lowered the bar. I'll rip your bones apart, Bonaparte. Turn your horse into glue. Welcome to the Battle of Waterloo Part 2. I got...
Oh, Napoleon was defeated at the Battle of Waterloo by the Duke of Wellington. So he's making it Waterloo Part 2 his last great defeat, when he's defeated and exiled for a second time to a brand new island. And then also playing off of, I like the wordplay on rip your bones apart, Bonaparte. See how he plays off of that? Very nice little rhyme writing right there to make that fit.
Turn your horse into glue.
And the horse into glue, man. Why you gotta do that to horses? Horses don't make glue. Actually, they make fantastic glue, right? Because they're very muscular. They've got a lot of collagen that can be converted. Anyways, maybe that's for another day, boys and girls.
Welcome to the Battle of Waterloo Part 2. I got skills. I'll put you in half Horatio Nelson. You're the ugliest thing that's ever failed in Russia since Boris Yeltsin. You can keep...
I really like these. These are vicious historical bars. You know, when you put someone in a full Nelson, but since he's short, he's going to put him into a half Nelson wrestling lock. But then Horatio Nelson, that he's playing off of, was a great British admiral, defeated the French at Trafalgar, and yeah, he was a boss. He was an OG on the high seas, people, Horatio Nelson. So I love those lines. And then we go to Russia, because you talk about Russia, and Hitler never learned from Napoleon's defeat, because Napoleon, like Hitler, tried to invade the massive land space that is Russia and failed incredibly. I almost lost my voice there. I need more water. I'm too excited for this battle today. Boris Yeltsin. See, Gorbachev, he was ruling before, and then Yeltsin was elected in 91. So between Gorbachev and Boris Yeltsin, the Soviet Union completely was collapsed. And then obviously he was ousted later on because of massive corruption. The economy was just falling apart. They didn't know how to handle, you know, trying to deal with a new capitalist world coming out of communism. And yeah, he just crashed and burned, really. Incredibly corrupt. And then Putin rose to power. And isn't it funny today how we have reflections of that? Because Putin has never forgotten Yeltsin's failings and how Russia, in Putin's eyes, wasn't seen so great and mighty. All of a sudden, they were weak and collapsed. So Putin has always vowed to want to restore the old Soviet Union empire. I mean, he even made a speech to Europe about it and kind of predicted that this whole thing in Ukraine was coming because he is set on returning the glory of Mother Russia. Yeah, we're getting into this one today. Let's keep going.
Welcome to the Battle of Waterloo Part 2. I got skills. I'll put you in half Horatio Nelson. You're the ugliest thing that's ever failed in Russia since Boris Yeltsin. You can keep your french fries. I got tater tots, you know 'em? Why don't you crawl back in your little shell? Escargot the heck home.
How? Playing on escargot. Crawl back in your little shell. This saying, when you crawl in your shell, like run away and hide, but also literally snails and shells. The French like to eat escargot, snails, and then making it go, like go, run away. Very nice. And then French fries. Who remembers when we called them freedom fries and we said, fuck France? Yeah, but French fries, we get that. But Napoleon Dynamite loves his tater tots. So he's got to get his tater tots bar in there. Fuck French fries.
I got tater tots, you know 'em? Why don't you crawl back in your little...
And then he calls him a gnome because he's short.
Escargot the heck home.
How dare you address moi, you adolescent worm? I am French. You're a buck-toothed nerd with a perm. I spit at you.
I mean, I love the characterization right now of Napoleon Dynamite that Peter is giving us, you know, with his voice. It's kind of nasally, the way that he's delivering lines. God, you know, like just... All of it is bringing back nostalgia right now.
Worm, I am French. You're a buck-toothed nerd with a perm. I spit at you hard as a Tina the Llama.
I'll get it because rappers spit, but also llamas are known to spit. And then Tina the Llama was in Napoleon Dynamite. He used to always try to make Tina eat her food.
Buck-toothed nerd.
And then the perm, we get it because he's got curly hair. Looks like he's got a permanent perm done.
I spit at you hard as a Tina the Llama, smacking your face till your lips swell up like LaFonda's.
Really? I forgot about LaFonda. I mean, till your lips swell up like LaFonda's. LaFonda did have thick lips. Are we getting a bit racy here, Napoleon? Is that where we're going?
Llama, smacking your face till your lips swell up like LaFonda's.
Oh man, when LaFonda gets off of the bus and he's got the sign up spelling it out that way, LaFonda, they even spelled it this way in the lyrics, paying homage. Oh man, there's so much detail to this.
Doodle up some friends, you gangly freak show, before I toss you over the mountain like the dreams of Uncle Rico.
Hey, I bet you I can toss this pigskin over the mountain. Uncle Rico would never let go that he was not put in the fourth quarter to win the state championship, and he is just gripped and held by nostalgia the whole time. And then he makes a bet that he can toss a pigskin up over the mountain. Get it? He's gonna toss him over the mountain. Yeah, there's a lot of connections going on.
You gangly freak show, before I toss you over the mountain like the dreams of Uncle Rico. This bastard's about to see how bad the battle can be. After this,
bastard's about to see how bad the battle can be. See how the B. Very nice alliteration writing scheme right
dreams
there.
of Uncle Rico. This bastard's about to see how bad the battle can be. After this, your buddy Pedro will be voting for me.
No, that's just wrong because Napoleon, you were not democratically elected. Right, and then vote for Pedro. We talked about this. Instead of voting for Pedro, he's going to be voting for him as class president.
The battle can be.
Oh, he's even got the nunchucks that he's trying to swing. So much visual homage being paid too.
Like the dreams of Uncle Rico. This bastard's about to see how bad the battle can be. After this, your buddy Pedro will be voting for me.
Why don't you freaking exile yourself in your little island and hide? This is a rap roller coaster. You're not even tall enough to ride. Ugh.
Oh, more short jokes are really coming through today. But then exile yourself, and we talked about this. Napoleon was exiled once, right? Got himself off that island. He's like, nah, fuck this island vacation. I'm coming back to re-dominate and retake over the world. And then he was defeated at Waterloo, and it's like, all right, now we got to find a better island to put his ass on this time. And they put him on St. Helena, didn't they? And he didn't get off of that one. But yeah, exile yourself.
Yourself in your little island and hide. Cause this is a rap roller coaster. You're not even tall enough to ride. I don't even care how many like stupid Prussians you killed. Cause to me, you're just the emperor of the Lollipop Guild.
The Lollipop Guild? You just call him an Oompa Loompa, pretty much. He's short, again, dwarf, gnome, jokes, playing off of all of that. And then how many Prussians you've killed, because at the time, Prussia still existed. And we talked about him invading Prussia, also him trying to invade Russia and failing, unfortunately. Didn't go so well for Napoleon, but he still was a great military strategist. I mean, even the Battle of Waterloo, like, it's been studied now. The weather was awful that day. Like, literally everything that could have gone wrong for Napoleon at Waterloo went wrong for Napoleon. It was like fate just had it that this man is not going to have the entire world eating French fries.
Buddy Pedro will be voting for me.
Why don't you freaking exile yourself in your little island and hide? Because this is a rap roller coaster. You're not even tall enough to ride. I don't even care how many, like, stupid Prussians you killed. Because to me, you're just the emperor of the Lollipop Guild.
Sacre bleu! T'ajoutes à faire sauter les plaques de gouttes.
I have no idea what he just said, but I think it is, I love to lather up my balls before I shave them, and then I insert them into your mouth. Something along those lines, definitely. Parlez-vous français?
Of the Lollipop Guild.
Sacre bleu! T'ajoutes à faire sauter
Sacre bleu, I know that one. Thank you, Pepe Le Pew.
les gouttes. I'm going to shove your moon boot straight up your poop chute.
Ooh.
I'll whip you so bad they'll make a virgin meringue. You're the only type of dynamite that's never going to bang.
Get it? Dynamite going bang. He's never going to have sex, playing off of the virgin scheme, and then he's going to whip him in this battle, but also like whipping up meringue, which is a delicious dessert.
The virgin meringue. You're the only type of dynamite that's never going to bang.
Who's next? You decide.
I just love that lager.
Rap battles of history.
Wow. This was an earlier battle, too. I definitely enjoyed this battle. There's some good humor to it. Who do I give it to, though? I'm going to give this one to Napoleon. No, Napoleon definitely lost. Okay, I'm done. I swear I'm done. Napoleon Dynamite for me is the winner because I love the historical bars. We know I love history, right? So all the different historical references that he used as disses against Napoleon Bonaparte, yeah, that got it for me. Very good, entertaining battle, though. Love the characterizations, both by Peter and by Lloyd, getting into their characters. You know, Lloyd with the French accent, the way that he delivered stuff, just the face was priceless as well. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. ERB, you were Knoxville certified. So hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Listen, if you're here at the end, obviously enjoying the content, do me a favor, support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. As always, just a reminder, stay safe, stay positive. It's Knoxville. I'll catch you again. I'm out.